Hello, welcome to Levant TV headlines. Syrian state TV says 10 people were killed and more than 40 wounded in the port city of Latakia when a terrorist car bomb detonated in Hamam Square. Gunmen in military uniform seized 18 Turkish workers from a sports stadium they were building in northeastern Baghdad in what Ankara said appeared to have been a targeted attack. A new report by the United Nations says Gaza could become uninhabitable in fewer than 5 years as a result of the devastation caused by warfare and Israel's economic blockade. An activist group has called for a sit-in in Lebanon's capital Beirut to press its demands to hold officials responsible for the use of force against protesters. And a British woman who left her London home and was feared to be on her way to Syria with her 4 children has been detained in Turkey. And now let's have a look at the top Middle East headlines in papers there. Starting from the Lebanese capital Beirut, the Daily Star leads reporting that Environment Minister Mohammed Mashnouk insists he won't step down amid calls from anti-government protesters demanding his resignation over the lingering trash crisis. The paper also reports that Parliament Speaker Nabih Berri adjourned the presidential election session to September the 30th due to the lack of a quorum, a day after he called for a national dialogue session to resolve the country's protracted political crisis. The Egypt Independent leads reporting that a Muslim Brotherhood leader has died in a Cairo prison in the latest spate of death of anti-regime opponents in detention camps in Egypt. The paper also reports that workers from the Egyptian Tax Authority have called for a meeting to discuss ways in which to escalate their protests after the latest meeting with Prime Minister Ibrahim Malib failed to address their demands concerning the controversial civil service law. From the UAE, the Khaleej Times leads reporting that Kuwait has charged 24 people suspected of links to Iran and Hezbollah with plotting attacks against the Gulf state. The paper also reports that climate change is bringing small risks that tropical cyclones will form in the Arabian Gulf for the first time, and a threat to cities such as Dubai or Doha, which are unprepared for big storm surges. And now the papers here in London. The Telegraph leads reporting that Gaza could be uninhabitable in less than 5 years if current economic trends continue. The United Nations has warned. The report released on Tuesday by the UN Conference on Trade and Development points to the 8 years of economic blockade of Gaza as well as the 3 wars between Israel and Palestinians there over the past 6 years. The Independent leads reporting that the International Committee of the Red Cross says a gunman shot and 2 killed of its Yemeni workers who were traveling from the northern Sada province to the capital Sana'a. Rima Kamal, an ICRC spokesperson in Sana'a, says the 2 were killed in Amran province on Wednesday. The Guardian leads its Middle East news section reporting that the Iranian nuclear deal is poised to clear remaining political hurdles in Washington after key Senate Democrats indicated there was now enough support in Congress for President Obama to withstand any Republican-led effort to block the deal. Senator Bob Casey of Pennsylvania, regarded as a critical swing vote, became the 32nd Democrat to declare his support on Tuesday for the deal. And now international papers. From China, the Global Times reports that Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas has informed the Executive Committee of Palestine Liberation Organization, the PLO, on Tuesday night that he wanted to quit political life. Ghassan Shak'a, a member of the Executive Committee of the PLO, said that Abbas made his remarks during a meeting in the West Bank city of Ramallah. And from Berlin, the Deutsche Welle reports that a group of Turkish workers has been abducted by masked men in military uniforms from a construction site in Baghdad. The 18 workers are employed by a Turkish construction company contracted to build a sports complex in the eastern Sadr city area, a stronghold of pro-government Shiite militias battling the Islamic State jihadist group. That was it for today's newspaper headlines. For more updates, please visit our website on levant.tv. Thanks for watching and bye for now.